Hey guys. Yeah, Christmas is over, and for me that's a good thing. I ate way too much food, and I drank. Well, I drank the proper amount. If I was an Irish sailor. But anyway, it's over now, so now it's time to hunker down and get our way through the winter. And get this damn truck finished. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to start, I think, in this video with restoring all the parts of the dash. When I brought in the old dash to steal the light bulb sockets for the gauges, I realized I needed a bunch of other pieces off of it. And I think between the spare parts I had, the old dash, and what was in the truck when it came, I think I have enough to put together a whole dash. Um, we'll take a look at it and see where we're at and see what I got, and we'll get after restoring it and getting it on the truck. So stick around. Plenty to do. All right, so here's the old dash. I've already taken the glove box door off. Everything was painted this same kind of light yellowish color. I started cleaning it up and polishing on that. Not quite there, but almost there. These pieces here, I sprayed the bolts at the back with some penetrating oil, and they unbolted quite easily. So they're also stainless, and this paint is just flaking off here. So these will be an easy cleanup. The top and the bottom one are both in good shape. If I can get it out of there, there we go. So we can clean those up and repaint the little recesses black as it was. Now the speaker cover or speaker grill, which is what this piece is, obviously it's been banged up and cut up. This is a little bit of engineering here. I guess the windshield wiper switch was no longer working. So what he did was he just ran the vacuum lines, interrupted them with a shut off, and whenever he needed windshield wipers, he'd just open that up a little bit, let some vacuum through, and he'd have wipers. So yeah, whatever works, I guess. And the ashtray, well, anyway, this one here would have polished up as well, but it's too banged up to use. So I do have this one, which is it wasn't stainless. I started cleaning the crap off it, but it's pretty nice and straight, but it's a painter. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet, what color I'm going to paint it. I'm thinking probably the same tan that the dash is. Have the stainless top and bottom, the stainless glove box door, and I even have the ashtray, and this should polish up pretty good as well. It even comes with new old stock cigarette butts. I wonder if there's any good ones in there. Anyway, we'll clean that all up and get that in as well. So I've got pretty much all the pieces that I need. I'm just going to start on cleaning this thing up, finishing it up, and getting it ready for primer, I guess. And we'll hit the buffing machine on those two pieces and the ashtray, see how it comes out. Might end up painting this as well, because it does fit in here like so. So it might look better painted like the rest of it. But we'll see how it comes out. If it comes out really nice and shiny, maybe I'll just shine it up. But all depends on how things clean up. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set up my buffing machine and start sanding and stripping the paint off this stuff and all that crap. And we'll see where we end up. All right, so I cleaned everything up. This is all going to be painted the tan dash color. Got the paint off all the stainless, so I can run these through the buffer. The chrome knob for the ashtrays, not bad shape. And I'll finish up polishing the glove box door. The ashtray itself, I cleaned it out, scraped it the inside, and I filled it full of vinegar. Just gonna let it soak there for well, until it all runs out the bottom, because ashtrays aren't waterproof. So we'll let it soak up. I'll probably paint it like a gray or something, gray or silver. I don't think the ashtray is going to be used as an ashtray in this truck. So, you know, yeah, so we got all the stuff together. So I'm going to set up the buffing machine next and get after the stainless pieces. And this here will be ready for primer. Well, it's ready for primer now. So the backside I just cleaned up with a wire brush wheel and any loose stuff off. The front though I stripped right down. Used this little guy here, little twist on pads, and it came out good. So like I said, this is a nice straight piece, and yeah, I think it'll be fine. Just painted the same color as the dash, so you'll have some stainless, you'll have the trim on top and on the bottom, this one here, and stainless there, and then you've got the chrome bezels around the gauges. So there's a fair amount of chrome on the dash. It'll look good. So there we go. I'm ready to keep on rocking. Okay, so I'm going to buff this stainless up. I think what I'll do is, for demonstration purposes, I'll just do half of one piece. You can see it's kind of dull and kind of shitty looking. So I'm going to wet sand it first. Just to get the heavy stuff off. This is, what is it, 600? Yeah, 600 grit. Still a little bit of paint here. Okay, and then I'll step up to a 1500 grit. There it is, 1500. Okay. And this is 2500. Basically, I've just taken the scratches out from the previous sandpaper, just like you do when you're buffing paint. right. You can see the difference already. Then get on the buffing machine. I'm going to set up the camera a little bit better spot, I think, or I can move the table. That's even better. All right, so I think you can clearly see the difference. You know, I mean, this looks brand new compared to this side. So, yeah, I'm just going to carry on. I'll finish these pieces up and go from there. All right, so now that I've got my piece all shiny, these stamped letters were blacked out, and I'm going to do the same thing. So I've got the tiniest of brushes here, and you know, it's going to take a steady hand, right? Too bad this is my painting hand. But anyway, yeah, so I'll set up the camera and just show a little bit of that, and yeah, there you go. All right, here we go. I think the worst part is the glare. Ah, just went stuck my fingers in it. What a dummy. Anyway, I think you get the idea. So anyway, I'll finish this up and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, so there you go. That's pretty much what it's going to look like. I'm going to paint the, they're primed now, but I'm going to paint the ashtray cover and the speaker cover the same tan color as the interior. And, you know, the glove box isn't perfect. There's a couple of little marks in it, but it's original and it's in pretty good shape. So, you know, I'm calling it good. The more original pieces to the truck, I think, the better. And there's not that many on this one. Here's the difference with the letters, you know, done in black. They look a lot better. They pop out of there, you know. So, yeah, I'm calling this pretty much done. There's a couple of little holes in the dash that had knobs to pull on. I guess one cable was a choke cable and the other one was going from heat to defrost or whatever. So I got the original cable ends right here, and I'm just going to put them in the hole. I'm going to clean them up. They're also stainless trim here on the ends. So I'll polish them up, and then I'm going to cut the cable off here. And if I have to open up this hole a little bit, I will with a drill. And I'll put a sharp bolt in there with an acorn, stainless acorn nut on it, and just to fill the holes and make it look clean and nice. So yeah, we'll get that done as well. Other than that, I'm calling the dash pretty much restored. So there you go, a bunch of little pieces all dialed in and ready to go. So that's good. When I go to paint the speaker cover and the ashtray cover, I also have the interior door moldings and around the windshield trim to paint it the same color. So I'm going to do that at the same time. So that's why I'm leaving the truck covered up, because I got a little bit of paint work to do. You know, it's like 6 small pieces, so, but it's got to get painted. So we'll get that done, and yeah, the dash is done. So I got as soon as I'm finished up my wiring and cleaning everything up under there, I can put all those pieces in. You know, with the stainless going across the whole dash, it'll all tie together, especially when the gauges are in with the chrome bezels. I think it'll look pretty good. So and I've seen it. You know, I'm checking out images on the internet of different dash treatments, and what I'm doing has been done. And you know, some guys spend the money and get the stainless speaker grill and ashtray cover, and it's all stainless all the way across. But some guys have it painted, whatever. I think it'll be fine. You can have too much stainless too, you know, especially in an old truck. I think it'll be fine. So the next thing I got to do, probably for the next video, is make a new list, because that one there, I've crossed just about everything off. Most of what's left is on that list is interior. So I've got a bunch of little things that have come up since I made that list. So we're gonna start knocking those things off, and I'll break down the wiring a little bit more, so that I can check things off as I'm going. You know, get the say the ignition done, boom, cross it off. Get the all the signal lights done, cross them off, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, a little more detailed of a list. Each list gets more detailed as you go, and but you can knock things off faster because it's they're small items. So yeah, and you know, got a really good bunch of new subscribers over the last 2 weeks or so, and the numbers are all up, and that's great. So if you like the content and like what you're seeing, like I said, almost 2/3 of my viewers still are non-subscribed. So, you know, hit that subscribe button, man. You'd be helping me out. I'd appreciate it. And if you're not doing anything else, get in the garage and build something, man. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. New Year's coming next.